What's up, everybody? So lately we've got what I consider probably the best update we've seen in a long time from Niantic. It's pretty exciting. We got some Generation 3 stuff going out. We got a whole new bunch of additions. So what they did was they didn't only just give us the Gen 3, but they also gave us a whole bunch of new cool stuff, which I'm really excited about. It's pretty cool seeing snow falling down on my screen over in Central Park. Anyway, first up, leave me in the comments. I already told you about the giveaway that we're doing having to do with the Amazon gift cards. Put in what kind of phone you're using. Is it an Android or is it a Apple iOS type system? Regardless of which one it is, regardless of which Android it is, let me know, and that's what we're going to be doing the giveaway for. One of the two winners having to do with that. All right. So anyway, let's get on to it. Also, let's keep in mind my little boogies here. Tyler's with me in this video, even though you really can't see him, and he wants to say something to everybody. Go ahead, Tyler.
Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and make sure to check out the exploding flaming Nerf dart video.
Yeah.
It was a fail.
Yeah, it was a huge
Trust
fail.
Me.
Major. Yeah.
And at the beginning, my dad put in a clip that is gonna happen at the end of the video.
Yep.
And after that clip, it says, "Do not try this at home."
Yeah, please don't. So anyway, Niantic's rounding out the year with one of Pokemon Go's biggest updates to date. Now, we knew earlier in the week that we were going to be getting some Generation 3 stuff. We just didn't know exactly when. And now it's officially out. The glitches seem to be virtually none that I can see so far. Now, from the new Pokemon to crazy new weather systems, the text fixes, a little bit of battle system changes. So far, I don't see anything I don't like. So we're going to kind of go through today all of the new changes. So, more Pokemon. That's the first thing we got. We got 50 new Generation 3 Pokemon. They said they're going to be rolling out some of the other ones. If anybody doesn't know, Generation 3 comes from the Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire editions. So, right now we got 50. There's some pretty cool ones like Blaziken, stuff like that are in there. They didn't release them all. Not shocked about that because, well, they want to fill up the rest of the winter. Now, according to Niantic, what they're doing, having to do with the Generation 3, is they're rolling them out in themed groups. So, you know, like snow, winter, so on and so forth. I guess that's their idea. I think they're just kind of spanning it out. Either way, I really don't care. Real world weather, this is awesome. It's one of those things where now they can actually use the technology that they have, and it works really, really well. Like, when it stopped snowing, it even stopped snowing on the game while I was playing. So now, if it's a nice day out, you'll see the sun. Everything will look green grass. If it's dark and it's raining, you'll see rain honey on the ground. Snowing, you'll see snow falling, dark, light, whatever it may be. And there's also bonuses to this type of stuff. So, you know, if it's raining or sun or winter, whatever that type of scenario or weather pertains to, you will see more spawns of those type of Pokemon. Plus, you'll also get better battle bonuses for using those types of ones. So, and it looks amazing. I was actually very, very surprised at how good that actually looks and actually works. So with the weather spawns, basically clear and sunny, you get more grass, ground, fire Pokemon. Cloudy, you're going to get more fairy, fighting, and poison Pokemon. Foggy, more dark and ghost Pokemon, obviously. Rainy, more water, electric, and bug Pokemon. Snowy, ice and steel Pokemon. Windy, dragon, flying, and psychic Pokemon will spawn. It's all types of cool stuff, and it actually is working really, really well, and you can tell which ones they are, because I got this little swirly mark around them when they spawn up. And like I was saying before, you also have weather bonuses. Pokemon that spawn because of specific weather patterns will give you a small Stardust bonus, which is nice, because I never have enough. Niantic also has told everybody that they'll be a bit stronger right off the bat than most spawns. Otherwise, their max CP will be the same. But otherwise, they're going to be a little bit stronger. Now, weather buffs. This is another thing. I really do like what this whole thing they're doing, if you can't tell already. Pokemon with moves that correlate to weather will get a boost in gym and raid battles. So you got to keep that in mind once you're doing everything inside of these raid battles sometimes, because you really do want to use the strongest that you have, but you also want to use what works against the raid battle. So just for example, if you're going to try to defend a gym and it's raining out, you might want to put a water Pokemon in the gym. So battle parties. Now this is something I have really seriously wanted since the beginning of time. They haven't had it. It's a major pain in the neck in order to try to put them all together every single time you want to do a raid or a gym battle or anything else. Now what you can do is preset your actual Pokemon that you want for that specific type of situation. which is great. So, you know, you got a team that you love and you want to use against water Pokemon. You can have them pre-named so they'll come up every single time in a list. Same thing, electric, any of the things, different things that you want to do. You know, and that's because it's like, okay, well, here's what's recommended. Okay, well, that's nice, but nobody really ever wants to use that. For some reason, always likes to, it doesn't seem to take the level of your Pokemon into account. It's just kind of like, okay, well, this is what works best. Meanwhile, they're junk. Now, another little tidbit they did in Raids. It's not that big a deal, but it is actually pretty cool because it makes it a little bit easier. I've been using it. Charge attacks inside of the raids now get their own button. So once the charge attack is charged, regardless of the situation, regardless of the Pokemon, you press the button on the bottom and it happens. Makes it a lot easier to try to hit the button and know when your actual charge is up, because beforehand it was just the way it normally was, and it kind of made a little bit of a pain in the neck. So this is really, really cool little addition that they did. And it just shows you that they're actually paying attention to the details finally. Now, more storage. Yay. Everyone got a free upgrade to their Pokemon storage, obviously. They didn't have a whole lot of a choice. It was either that they weren't going to force, I mean, they do kind of force people to buy stuff, but either way, everybody got 50 more at a time, so that should be enough to cover the new lot. Meanwhile, the maximum potential storage size has been bumped up to 1,500, if, of course, you're willing to pay for the bag upgrades, or at least get the gold from the gym battles and stuff like that, which is really all that bad. I've done it at least once. I haven't actually spent any of the coins, so it's good. Now, one of the last ones, the loading screen. Yeah, I know. It's cool. And I know, here's the one little tidbit, a little secret thing that everybody keeps kind of talking about right now, is some folks over on Twitter are convinced that they see the as-of-yet unreleased Delibird hiding behind the bottom left of the tree as the source of the flying present mid-left. You know what? I'm not... I'm looking at it. I don't see it, but I mean, if you see it, let me know in the comments. I don't see it. I'm looking at it right now. I don't know why a present's being thrown in the ground. I have no idea. Maybe people are just kind of looking at it a little too much. But apparently the holiday season event and everything supposedly is going to start around December 21st. I don't actually really want to. I have no idea. But if anybody else sees that in the picture, let me know. I don't really see anything. Now, other stuff that's hiding in the code. Meanwhile, people over at Sylph Road, awesome people. They're the ones always tearing apart the code for Pokemon Go. Finding all types of other new stuff hiding in the code, like the mentions of a Star Piece item, which makes sense because the special items is kind of like old now. 50% more Stardust for 30 minutes, so on and so forth. So that would be a cool little upgrade. The AR Plus mode, which is going to be more realistic AR mode based on Apple's AR kit, which is, again, why they're getting rid of a lot of the old iOS stuff. Also, new moves and stuff like that for Pokemon Go, like Waterfall for Gyarados and stuff like that. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for us. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to see a little clip of the exploding Nerf darts now, and I'll catch you guys later. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe.